Every time I go and train, I feel hyped, I feel motivated, I feel full of energy. And not only before, but during and also after a workout. And it is like this consistently almost every single day. But unfortunately, it wasn't always like this. I vividly remember that 2 years ago I struggled heavily with motivation. I couldn't get myself to train. And not only that, when I finally went and hit the workout that I was procrastinating on and delaying the entire day, I didn't even feel that energetic. I didn't hit PRs. I used to be in plateaus for months and months. And by the end of that grueling workout that wasn't even enjoyable, was exhausting, I was tired and I only wanted to go to sleep. Not study for school, not record and edit my YouTube videos, nothing. Just pure exhaustion. But how can you learn to do the same and make the exact same transformation that actually I could say changed my life forever? I can't imagine needing to persuade myself then to go and train and remain training for like at least 1.5 hours. Now I train for 2.5 hours and I'm completely fine. I trained before this video for 3 hours. I trained weighted dips and I still feel full of energy. So here are the 4 steps that you need to start doing and that you need to follow, and also no BS actionable steps that you can do literally today and you will see it work. The first one is the most obvious, and this is also a testosterone boosting hack. It is doing cold showers before a workout. Cold showers before a workout are absolutely amazing. Most importantly, right now, when it's summer and it's so hot outside. And what this cold shower does, like what is the science behind it? It activates a stress response, a really heavy stress response, when you put cold water on your body. And it also does a calming response when you shower your face right after that. So first you shower your body and then your face, and that activates a calming response. And what this does essentially flattens, I would say, your dopamine baseline and your emotions. Because during the entire day you do stuff, maybe you are like a degenerate and you scroll, maybe play video games, do all of this shit, and your dopamine is all over the place. You feel happy, sad, whatever, you got a bad grade, that this girl texted you back that you like, and all of these different things that happen during the day. And that makes your dopamine baseline all over the place and you feel tired. You feel emotionally exhausted. And emotional exhaustion is directly linked to bodily exhaustion. That's why when you do the cold shower, it spikes your stress and then it rapidly dumps it right afterward. And it makes like, I don't know how to call it, when you have like curly bed sheets and you grab the ends and you do this. And it all flattens. That's how the cold shower does it. And your mind feels so much clearer. And when you finally pushed yourself past the edge, because doing a cold shower is hard. It's like, it's hot outside and it still requires discipline. But then after I did the cold shower, I'm like, the workout is a walk in the park. Like, I actually kind of enjoy it. I don't enjoy cold showers at all. But working out now starts feeling more enjoyable because you did this hard thing before that. The second one, this actually ties up to the first one. It is mindfulness meditation before your workout. Because the biggest reason why you feel tired for working out, like maybe like 60% of that, is that your mind is just tired. You are overstimulated throughout the entire day. You watch short form content. You maybe eat shit food that spikes your dopamine. You eat sugary things. You drink caffeinated drinks. All of these things. And it spikes and dumps your dopamine. And those waves of dopamine are what makes you really, really tired. That's why just sitting down, not doing anything, and just breathing. And you can only do that for like 3 minutes. You don't need to do a whole 20-minute meditation session. No, you just need to sit down, turn your phone off, set it somewhere else, and do something that I will tell you. Summary of what is meditation. Many people are like, oh, I can't meditate. Yeah, you can't because you don't know how to do it. Meditation is that you focus on something. It can be the breath, it's like the basic thing, and you just focus on something. That's the step one. Then what happens is that you lose your focus. You get deep in thought. That's the second step. You are deep in thought. The third step is that you realize like, oh shit, I'm deep in thought. I am supposed to be focusing on my breathing. That's the third step. And the fourth step is bringing yourself back to focusing on the breath. This is meditation summarized. You do that and I can guarantee you, you will feel so much sharper. Now, number 3. This is not something that you can really do like right before a workout to rapidly spike your energy. It is something about your lifestyle. You need to live like a human being because 99% of people just don't. Like, you need to go outside, like touch grass, go into the forest, bathe in the lake, connect with nature. That's what fills me up with energy. When I go on like a, not like a run really, but on like a walk, on a bicycle ride, before a workout just somewhere. I'm really lucky because I live in a village in like the countryside, so I literally have a forest like a 5-minute walk away from here. But maybe you live in a city and it's hard to do that. That's why I recommend that you get in at least like 10,000 steps a day, which is like a big goal. And it also helps you like burn excess calories if you are like skinny fat or fat. But the mental effect is much bigger. So the actionable step from this is that you need to go outside. Spend some time in nature. Also be social. Go and speak to people. Don't be locked inside all day. Socialize. Speak to guys and girls. Oh, I completely forgot, but this is something from my testosterone course. It is that when you go and speak to a woman that you find attractive before a workout, it rapidly spikes your testosterone. How this works? It is like a 2 to 4 time increase. So if you have like 500 nanograms per deciliter, I'm guessing because that's quite low, that's where most people are actually at, which is kind of sad. So 2 to 4 times that is 1000 and all the way up to 2000 nanograms per deciliter. But this only lasts for like 45 minutes, then it wears off. But you get the feeling of that. That's why if you are working out in a gym, go and speak to someone. It can be a guy for first to get like in the social mood, but then go and speak to the gym crush you have, for example. Go and speak to the receptionist that you find attractive. Just ask her a bullshit question. And it actually works. I was on a date with this cute gym girl, which is right now actually my girlfriend. And after speaking to her, I felt so much energy, so much masculine drive to attack. And I went to do a workout inside of my home gym and I hit a PR on pull-ups. I did 6 or I don't know if it was 6 or 7 pull-ups with 50 kilograms. And I was stuck at like 4 to 5 and I couldn't push past for like, how long was it? Like 5 months. Since the beginning of the year, I couldn't break this plateau, but I broken it just by speaking to her. So the effect from just doing that is absolutely insane. Now the fourth step, this is probably the most like long term and also the most effective. It is, if you watch my channel, you probably know, it is increasing your testosterone. Holy shit, when I started to maximize my testosterone, I took on this journey like 3 years ago, but I didn't take it like as seriously, I could say, since like 2 years ago, since I had the period where I needed to really discipline myself to go and train and discipline myself to do the workouts. And then I figured out that that's just purely unsustainable. So I started looking out into these mental and physical health practices that could get me to have more energy. And testosterone optimization was one of the biggest ones. Since I started optimizing my testosterone, I feel aggressive. I feel this drive to do hard things. Because you might not actually know that, but the most underrated effect of having high testosterone is that it makes effort feel good. Like 2 years ago, recording a YouTube video and editing it and posting it and doing all of this stuff was hard for me. And because it was hard, the videos didn't have that much value. I didn't convey the information with that much confidence and energy. But now when I have higher testosterone, I am energetic all day long. I can stay on the entire day. I can work out, I can work, I can record videos, I can edit them, I can work on my courses, research for my courses, research for my YouTube videos, all of these different things that are useful for my life. And this isn't bullshit at all. I'm not over exaggerating. My brother started increasing his testosterone. He's 14 years old actually. And he feels much more aggressive. He literally told me like, bro, the routine that you got me on, the testosterone optimization blueprint, made me so much more energetic. Like now he pulls deadlifts like Larry Wheels on Tren. And when we work out together, there is just testosterone in the room. You can feel it. There is PRs every single week. There is screaming, shouting, intense training, sweat, all of these different things. So optimizing your testosterone is the best long-term thing you can do for your energy in your workouts. And if you want to know how to increase your testosterone, make sure to subscribe, because a full testosterone guide on YouTube for free is coming out within a week. And after that, I'm going to release my school community, which is going to be full of valuable courses, mainly the one about testosterone, which took me a month to research for. I read a new book for it from scratch, and I put together all of the information I learned over 3 years. Plus a complete beginner-friendly guide on how to design your own workout splits, and also how to build the aesthetic, attractive body for women just with calisthenics. So if you are interested in something like that, make sure to stay tuned, because I will keep making valuable videos like this one. So take care, bro, you got this.